Heat sheets are available. The heat sheets are now available as well from the announcer's desk. Thank you. Could all swimmers clear the pool, please? All swimmers clear the pool. And ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the London Aquatic Centre for session 2 of the Kent County Championships 2023. Now, everybody in attendance, I'm sure you'll be making plenty of noise for all of the swimmers from maybe your swimming club or maybe in your family, your friends. But I want you to make as much noise as possible for all of the swimmers, and that's starting with this first heat of this first category. Can you do that for me, everyone, inside the London Aquatic Centre? Let's make some noise! There we go, keep that level up, everybody. The girls' open and inclusive 50-metre breaststroke. Heat 1. The first heat of the afternoon session underway in the girls' open and inclusive 50-metre breaststroke. Lane 1, Spalek Putasharan. Lane 2, Evelyn Carson. Lane 3, Leah Daly-Allison. Lane 4, Martha Rickard. Lane 5, Elizabeth Sanders. Lane 6, Eloise Clark. Lane 7, Luna Allen. And lane 8, Carolyn Job. Smooth progress for Martha Rickard in lane 4. Lane 7 going nicely, Luna Allen. And the first heat goes to Martha Rickard from Luna Allen. And pretty close for third place. And that goes on the inside to Spalek Putasharan. Heat 2. Lane 0, Ava Kane. Lane 1, Autumn McCarran. Lane 2, Esme Cawthorn. Lane 3, Jessica Steed. Lane 4, Sophie Lawn. Lane 5, Ruth Allen. Lane 6, Azil Ong. Lane 7, Jessica Churchill. Lane 8, Taya Kempton. And lane 9, Charlie Hall. Esme Cawthorn going well in lane 3. Eden Bridge swimmer in front. Very close for second on her inside. Autumn McCarran going well. Also in lane 7, Jessica Churchill. Esme Cawthorn with the win. 43.73. Jessica Churchill in second. And Azelle Ong coming through for third. Heat 3. Lane 0, Iris Page. Lane 1, Ava Cook. Lane 2, Ella Ramsey. Lane 3, Elena White. Lane 4, Bella Flavin. Lane 5, Nancy Jeffries. Lane 6, Sophie Desley. Lane 7, Amelia Fisher. Lane 8, Holly Calvert. And lane 9, Isabel Healy. Over in lane 2, Ella Ramsey going quickly. Ella Ramsey with a very narrow lead. Here comes, though, in lane 7 and 8, Fisher and Calvert. It's going to be close. And Amelia Fisher coming through with a very quick last 15 metres. Amelia Fisher beating Ella Ramsey and Holly Calvert in third. Heat 4. Lane 0, Sonia Yang. Lane 1, Charlesworth. Lane 2, Ramona Hall. Lane 3, Erin Davey. Lane 4, Maya Crompton. Lane 5, Ziyum Yao. Lane 6, Brownlin Toby. Lane 7, Jada Yankee. Lane 8, Billy Ballack, and lane 9, Alice Brooks. All the action on the inside, lanes 1, 2 and 3. Also in lane 8, Billy Ballack coming through. Going to be very close. Charlesworth in lane 1 possibly. Narrowly gets the win. A Charlesworth lane 1. From Erin Davey and Ramona Hall in 3rd. Heat 5. Lane 0, Isabel May. Lane 1, Rosie Hollins. Lane 2, Claudia Hooker. Lane 3, Paris Fairhurst. Lane 4, Natalia Pastula. Lane 5, Eva Poreca. Lane 6, Lola Borna. Lane 7, Jessica Long. Lane 8, Katie Miller. Lane 9, Chloe Shue. Lane 4, Natalia Pastula in the white cap. Representing Bromley in front, clearly in front as well, with 5 meters to go. Very quick, Katie Miller in the last 5 meters. Natalia Pastula with the win. Underneath 40 seconds. Katie Miller through for 2nd. Lola Borna in 3rd. Heat 6. Lane 0, Phoebe Gage. Lane 1, Katie Tremont. Lane 2, Bryony Young. Lane 3, Anastasia Larinova. Lane 4, Sky Hollis Atkins. Lane 5, Sylvia Mersan. Lane 6, Rihanna Yankee. Lane 7, Olivia Fabian. Lane 8, Isla Turner. And in 9, Kyra Flischer. Very close heat. Anastasia Larinova in lane 3. Here comes in lane 5, Sylvia Mersan starting to dominate late on. Olivia Fabian going well in lane 7 as well. Sylvia Mersan with the win. Like Olivia Fabian then back in 2nd. Close for 3rd. And Larinova getting 3rd. Heat 7. Lane 0, Nightingale Ellis. Lane 1, Isabel Savage. Lane 2, Caitlin Semple. Lane 3, Orla Sanders. Lane 4, Marie Charlesworth. Lane 5, Alex Brugmeyer. Lane 6, Maisie Dini. Lane 7, Heidi Cox. Lane 8, Hanelzen Ong. And lane 9, Anzeka Elok Gregory. Lane 7, Heidi Cox. In front by a couple of meters from in lane 5, Alex Brugmeyer. Heidi Cox with the win. Brugmeyer through for 2nd. Orla Sanders closing very quickly and in 3rd place. Heat 8. Lane 0, Abigail Foch. Lane 1, Samantha Bettel. Lane 2, Olivia Cooley. Lane 3, Olivia Norley. Lane 4, Emma Whifflin. Lane 5, Carrie Spond. Lane 6, Evie Croucher. Lane 7, Jessica Evans. Lane 8, Jessica Foch. And lane 9, Temepo Aladeli Ajose. Samantha Bettles, green cap in lane 1, going nicely. It's 4 in a line inside the final 5 meters, anyone's race. Evie Croucher finishing well. And in lane 6, Evie Croucher with the win. The time's very tight in behind. Olivia Norley second, Emma Whifflin in third. Heat 9. Lane 0, Verena Pauling. Lane 1, Amelia Ashton. Lane 2, Georgia Turner. Lane 3, Adamasola Amalafan. Lane 4, Madison Hinton. Lane 5, Isabel Jones. Lane 6, Molly Fordyce. Lane 7, Zoe Jansen. Lane 8, Lola Barra. And lane 9, Larry Williams. Molly Fordyce in lane 6, narrowly in front. Leading by a metre from Madison Hinton. Molly Fordyce with the win. Madison Hinton, second place. Very strong finish by Larry Williams for third. Heat 10. Lane 0, Zoe Tollett. Lane 1, Kabisha Mayendrakumar. Lane 2, Olivia Ransley. Lane 3, Rose Tanner Rush. Lane 4, Maisie Chambers. Lane 5, Ruby Hall. Lane 6, Amelia Narkovic. Lane 7, Naomi Klanga. Lane 8, Imogen Gambrill. And lane 9, Ruby Waller. Very quick away, Zoe Tollett in lane 0. Rose Tanner Rush in lane 3, Maisie Chambers in 4. It looks like Tanner Rush and Tollett to the finishing line. It's going to be close. Only one with 37 seconds next to the name Zoe Tollett in lane 0. Heat 11. Lane 0, Aliana Bradshaw. Lane 1, Lily Della. Lane 2, Leah Watson. Lane 3, Neve McLaughlin. Lane 4, Danielle van der Merwe. Lane 5, Tabitha Bonner. Lane 6, Ella Redford. Lane 7, Evelyn Gillian. Lane 8, Esme Stanley. Lane 9 is Caitlin Miller. Quickly away in lane 1, Lily Della. Lily Della in the blue cap, just from her outside, Leah Watson. Finishing quickly, Esme Stanley in lane 8. Close finish once again, Lily Della, narrowly from Esme Stanley. Tabitha Bonner in third. Heat 12. Lane 0, Amelia James. Lane 1, Paulina Golobuska. Lane 2, Abby Outram. Lane 3, Grace Cummings. Lane 4, Maria Tikova. Lane 5, Carly Ramsey. Lane 6, Olivia Ray. Lane 7, Kayla Morman. Lane 8, Isabel Campbell. Lane 9, Isla Marshall. Grace Cummings in lane 3, narrowly from 4. Tikova in 4, starting to get up close into the finish line. It's going to be Tikova, narrowly from Cummings. Tikova with the win. Grace Cummings in second. And in third place, Abby Outram. Heat 13. Lane 0, Holly Beardsmore. Lane 1, Amelia Tovey. Lane 2, Faith Harris. Lane 3, Amelia Macy. Lane 4, Daisy Draper. Lane 5, Daniela Coles. Lane 6, Eloise Parton. Lane 7, Amy Connor. Lane 8, Olivia Quillier. And Lane 9, Mia Collier. Mia Collier in lane 9. Leading lane 8, Olivia Quillier to the outside lanes. Collier ahead of Quillier. Third place, Lady Parton in lane 6. Heat 14. Lane 0, Hannah Murphy. Lane 1, Chelsea Mitten. Lane 2, Louisa Pollard. Lane 3, Jessica Everett. Lane 4, Veronique Corazette. Lane 5, Harriet Griffiths. Lane 6, Chloe Desiderio. Lane 7, Poppy Taylor. Lane 8, Jessica Goodwin. And Lane 9, Angela Pratt. Action on the other side of the pool this time. Lane 1, Chelsea Mitten. Mitten from Pollard in lane 2. Now going through in 5 is Griffiths. And in a very close finish, Chloe Desiderio in lane 6, touching first, very narrowly ahead of Griffiths. And in third, Chelsea Mitten. Heat 15. Lane 0, Erin O'Hara. Lane 1, Jessica Shue. Lane 2, Charlotte Field. Lane 3, Natasha Greer. Lane 4, Josephine Lawn. Lane 5, Ellie Rogers. Lane 6, Hannah Lewis. Lane 7, Amy Topping. Lane 8, Isabel Dill Russell. Lane 9, Lisa Howard. Josephine Lawn in lane 4. It's all Josephine Lawn in this heat. Lane 1, Jessica Shue going well. Also, Rogers and Lewis. A win for Josephine Lawn. In second, Hannah Lewis. And in third, Jessica Shue. Heat 16. Lane 0, Mia Hughes. Lane 1, Ella Louise Doyle. Lane 2, Amber Piper. Lane 3, Lilu Sagis. Lane 4, Imogen Stoddard. Lane 5, Imogen Miles. Lane 6, Emily Smith. Lane 7, Lee Lan. Lane 8, Esna Bushmina. And lane 9, Louise Taylor. Imogen Miles continuing her good form in lane 5. Imogen Miles of Sevenoaks beats her fellow Sevenoaks swimmer Imogen Stoddard. And in third was Emily Smith. The final heat, 17. Lane 0, Olivia Dunn. Lane 1, Scarlett Davey. Lane 2, Samantha Jackson. Lane 3, Molly Lown. Lane 4, Katie Latham. Lane 5, Amelia Oliver. Lane 6, Holly Geek. Lane 7, Abigail Smiley. Lane 8, Heidi Walkin. And Lane 9, Annie Sanders. A battle between lanes 4 and 3 at the moment. Katie Latham in lane 4 with the white cap. The Dover Life swimmer Molly Lown in lane 3, though, on top in the black cap. It's going to be Lown in front of Latham. And in third, Holly Geek. The boys open and inclusive 50-metre breaststroke, heat 1. In this first heat, lane 0, William Spinks. Lane 1, Logan West. Lane 2, Patrick Dick. Lane 3, Oscar Spur. Lane 4, Elias Sepakakokis. Lane 5, Noah Jones. Lane 6, Otter Mead. Lane 7, Johnny Osborne. Lane 8, Sebastian Aragov. It's a very close first heat, with in lane 7, Johnny Osborne, from in 5, Noah Jones. And a win for Johnny Osborne ahead of Noah Jones and Oscar Spur in third. Heat 2. Lane 0, Seth Farrer. Lane 1, Callum Gregorian. Lane 2, Arkin Murden. Lane 3, Stanley Driver. Lane 4, Luca Nister. Lane 5, Ivan Kulik. In 6, Stefan Crozet. Lane 7, Jake Lovell. Lane 8, Corbin Matanaki. And lane 9, Philip Koznins. Philip Cousins going well in lane 9. Also in 5, Ivan Kulik. Also lane 3, Stanley Driver coming through. It's close between him and lane 4, Luca Nister for third. And the win goes for Ivan Kulik ahead of Luca Nister, and indeed Stanley Driver was third. Heat 3. Lane 0, Leo Maros. Lane 1, Ryan Cottrell. Lane 2, Oliver Carr. Lane 3, Alex Clarkson. Lane 4, Lucas Bond. Lane 5, Nathan Savage. Lane 6, Romeo Ball. Lane 7, Archie Phipps. Lane 8, Jamie G. And lane 9, Dane Rawkins. Lucas Bond in lane 4 ahead. Here's Leo Maros on the far side. Lane 0, Leo Maros. And lane 4, Lucas Bond. Nathan Savage in third place. Close between Maros and Bond. And the win goes to Lucas Bond from Leo Maros. And in third, Nathan Savage. Heat 4. Lane 0, Ruben Smith. Lane 1, Harrison Wilkins. Lane 2, Oliver Bellaby Brown. Lane 3, Jai Borara. Lane 4, Maximilian Maladubri. Lane 5, Patayos Nikolopoulos. Lane 6, Zachary Inglis. Lane 7, Thomas De Cruz. Lane 8, Harry Croucher. And lane 9, Yao Ho Ching. Close between lanes 3, 5 and 6. Also lane 8, Harry Croucher finishing quickly. Looks between maybe English and Croucher. Oliver Bellaby Brown finishing very quickly and taking this Heat 4 from Inglis in second, Croucher in third. Heat 5. Lane 0, Ryrie Gillum. Lane 1, Alexander Solimanov. Lane 2, Joe Davis. Lane 3, Arthur Driver. Lane 4, Wyn Williams. Lane 5, Aaron Chen. Lane 6, Otis Goldthorpe. Lane 7, Dominic Waterton. Lane 8, Oliver Ratchford. And lane 9, Damien Dadkov. Narrowly in lane 4, Wyn Williams going well. Riley Gillum far side. Here comes Aaron Chen and Otis Goldthorpe. Wyn Williams with the win from Aaron Chen in second and Otis Goldthorpe narrowly behind in third. Heat 6. Lane 0, Jake Mock. Lane 1, John Whitcomb. Lane 2, Jago Daly Allison. Lane 3, Thomas Murphy. Lane 4, Harvey Kershaw. Lane 5, Daniel McSenas. Lane 6, Harry Clark. Lane 7, William West. Lane 8, Gianfranco Lisciani. Lane 9, Noah Dodd. Daniel McSenas in lane 5. By around about a metre from his outside in 6, Harry Clark. Heat 7. Swimmers have until 2:55 to withdraw from the girls' 50-metre breaststroke finals. If you'd like to withdraw from those finals, you have until 2:55, 5 minutes time. Lane 0, Charles Presley. Lane 1, Taras Boran. Lane 2, Aaron Green. Lane 3, Leo Nikolic. Lane 4, Andrew McCannon. Lane 5, William Holden. Lane 6, Shanak Artunji. Lane 7, Nathaniel Sawyer. Lane 8, Zeril Ong. And lane 9, Lan Thiendada. Winning lane 7, Nathaniel Sawyer for Beckingham. Heat 8. Lane 0, Ayatundi Doda. Lane 1, Bilgin Bloom. Lane 2, Dexter Waterton. Lane 3, Hayden Sanders. Lane 4, Joshua Scanlon. Lane 5, Leo J. Singer. Lane 6, Henry Shepherd. Lane 7, George Crossland. Lane 8, Ethan Bird. And lane 9, Artem Jaronin. Lane 6, Henry Shepherd going very quickly. Shepherd in front. And Henry Shepherd has him behind Dexter Watston. And in third, Joshua Scanlon. Heat 9. Lane 0, Rishan Shankar. Lane 1, Jack Mansa. Lane 2, Du Harming. Lane 3, Mason Rowe. Lane 4, Venislavov Valisev. Lane 5, Stanley Reeder. Lane 6, Benaz Bendazunias. Lane 7, Joshua Herbert. Lane 8, Zach De Cruz. And lane 9, Li Jiang Min. Very, very close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swimmers in line with 5 meters to go. Joshua Herbert with the win. Joshua Herbert narrowly in front of Benas Bendazunias and Stanley Reeder in third. Heat 10. Lane 0, George Farthing. Lane 1, Ben Negus. Lane 2, Patrick Deck. Lane 3, Oliver Walker. Lane 4, William Crossland. Lane 5, Thomas Barrett. Lane 6, Marcus Crossman. Lane 7, Oliver Boyce. Lane 8, Xavier Curtis. And lane 9, David Zilalgi. Over in lane 0, George Farthing has gone off very quickly. George Farthing trying to hang on from the middle lanes and does so. George Farthing in second, Thomas Barrett, and in third, Oliver Boyce. Heat 11. Lane 0, Alex Usman. Lane 1, Charlie King. Lane 2, David Dick. Lane 3, Edward Lecoya. Lane 4, Oscar Farthing. Lane 5, Gabriel Charlesworth. Lane 6, Sai Samruth Jadav. Lane 7, Alex Dunsmore. Lane 8, Fontanari Brown. Lane 9, Stelios Kyriakakis. Quickly away in lane 1, Charlie King. Charlie King leading lane 4, Oscar Farthing. Quickly in lane 7 as well, Alex Dunmore trying to get involved in the red cap. Charlie King with the win from Oscar Farthing and Alex Dunsmore in third. Heat 12. Lane 0, Max Bevington. Lane 1, Edward Williams. Lane 2, Vatseya Swarup. Lane 3, Dominic Theodorescu. Lane 4, Jared Adams. Lane 5, Kieran Elvey. Lane 6, Aldo Batazi. Lane 7, Abdulaziz Bakar. Lane 8, Daniel Harding. And lane 9, Casper Nelipa. Lane 5, Kieran Elvey in front. Jared Adams and Aldo Batazi close in behind. Kieran Elvey with the win, Aldo Batazi in second, in third, Jared Adams. Heat 13. Lane 0, Andreas Cocchini. Lane 1, Liam Stockwell. Lane 2, Thomas Scoots. Lane 3, Noah Oadeli Ajose. Lane 4, James Taylor Wright. Lane 5, Harry Cox. Lane 6, Comobero Cashades. Lane 7, Kevin Chow. Lane 8, Oscar Coiler. Lane 9, Ethan Salward. Lane 3, Noah Oadeli Ajose. Very quick in this 50. Easily taking heat 13 from in second, Oscar Coyer. And in third, that's Comobero Kadisha. Heat 14. Lane 0, Hayden Annan. Lane 1, Karam Amaki. Lane 2, Andrew Gore. Lane 3, Oliver Pope. Lane 4, Aubrey Amada Bennett. Lane 5, Joshua Crombie. Lane 6, Gregor Hutchinson. Lane 7, Sachin Mahendrakumar. Lane 8, Vince Mock. And lane 9, Shoban Mahendrakumar. It's between 5 and 4. Aubrey Amada Bennett and Joshua Crombie. Joshua Crombie narrowly ahead of Aubrey Bennett. In third, Oliver Pope. Heat 15. Lane 0, Dominic Troyalbay. Lane 1, Caden Hibbert. Lane 2, Kyle Yatoma. Lane 3, Demi Ali. Lane 4 is Callum Wolfenden. Lane 5, Toby Henbest. Lane 6, Tom Hawkins. Lane 7, Jeremiah Carnegie. Lane 8, Max L. Mokadem. And lane 9, Lee Nam. Lane 5, Toby Henbest, yellow cap. Stretching out to the finish and takes the heat. Toby Henbest has beaten Callum Wolfenden, and in third, Demi Ali. Heat 16. Lane 0, Oliver Warner. Lane 1, Brian Dinev. Lane 2, Timothy Lebrel. Lane 3, Jaden Lynch. Lane 4, Matt Burrows. Lane 5, Joshua Inglis. Lane 6, Callum Farrow. Lane 7, Kadeem Jammer. Lane 8, Jacob Walker. And lane 9, Oakley Price. Pretty close heat. Lane 4, Matt Burrows. Josh English in 5 in the white cap, starting to go clear. In 6, Callum Farrow. And Joshua Inglis with the win from Matt Burrows. And in third was Callum Farrow. The final heat, 17. Lane 0, Alex Tollett. Lane 1, David Allen. Lane 2, Sam Martin Young. Lane 3, Aaron Bissett. Lane 4, Matthew Rogers. Lane 5, Luke Oladelia Jose. Lane 6, Finley Gillam. Lane 7, Noah Endkignap. Lane 8, Joshua Ellis. And lane 9, Ashton Elvgini. All lane 4 here, Matthew Rogers. Matthew Rogers, 29.30. Only swimmer under 30 seconds. Second for Finley Gillam. And in third was Luke Oladelli Ajose. The girls open and inclusive 100-meter freestyle, heat 1. In this first heat, we have in lane 3, Jemima Rudd-Jones, lane 4, Fern Snedden, and lane 5, Iona Winifrith. Fern Snedden then turning first, Iona Winifrith, and Jemima Rudd-Jones. Fern Snedden of RTW Monson in lane 4. S6 athlete from Iona Winifrith, Tom Bridge in 5, also S6. And Snedden stops the clock, 1 minute 25.84. Winifrith. And coming through, Jemima Rudd-Jones. Heat 2. Lane 0, Luna Allen. Lane 1, Foxum Miran. Lane 2, Imogen Gallagher. Lane 3, Isla May Sennell. Lane 4, Isabel Story. Lane 5, Elizabeth Sanders. Lane 6, Nancy Jeffries. Lane 7, Esme Cawthorne. And lane 8, Eva Kane. Over in lane 0, Luna Allen. Allen in front from in lane 3, Isla May Sennell. Coming through, Nancy Jeffries with a good finish. Luna Allen with the win. From in second, Nancy Jeffries, and in third, Isla May Sennell. Heat 3. Lane 0, Georgia Norley. Lane 1, Alicia Childs. Lane 2, Tyler Jade Thomas. Lane 3, Jada Yankee. Lane 4, Elena White. Lane 5, Sung Young Zae. Lane 6, Alice Brooks. Lane 7, Chloe Himsley. Lane 8, Martha Rickard. And Lane 9, Elise Butler. There has been a disqualification, event number 338, heat number 13, Lane 1. Event number 338, heat 13, Lane 1. Lane 2, Tyler Jade Thomas by a distance from in 4 and in the whites. Very close for second place, not for the win though. Tyler Jade Thomas from Jada Yankee, and in third was Eleanor White. Heat 4. Lane 0, Carla McLaughlin. Lane 1, Macy Tumber. Lane 2, Verity Nicholas. Lane 3, A. Charlesworth. Lane 4, Sophia Stirrups. Lane 5, Anastasia Laranova. Lane 6, Paige Milligan. Lane 7, Isabel Healy. Lane 8, Ella Ramsey. Lane 9, Freya Shared. The deadline for withdrawals for the boys 50 metre breaststroke is 3:15. 3:15 is the deadline for any withdrawals in the boys 50 metre breaststroke. Raffle tickets announced in the next heat. Raffle ticket winners announced during the next heat. Get your tickets ready. Back to the pool, Sophia Stirrups in lane 4. Leading by about 2 or 3 metres from in 3, A. Charlesworth. Stirrups, Charlesworth, and in 3rd, Paige Milligan. Heat 5. Lane 0, Evelyn Fornesia. Lane 1, Rihanna Yankee. Lane 2, Isabel Savage. Lane 3, Isabel May. Lane 4, Emily Stone. Lane 5, Ruby May Barker. Lane 6, Bella Flavin. Lane 7, Olivia Brayburn. Lane 8, Grace Norton. And Lane 9, Nell Zicki. Have you got your raffle tickets ready? You are a winner if you've got a green and white ticket, number 18. You've got a pink ticket, numbers 88, 171. 214 425, a yellow ticket number 61, and green tickets 549 580 680 707 and 800. Very close heat in lane 3. Isabel May. Very close between 4 swimmers. Coming through in 5 quickly is Ruby May Barker. And it is Barker with the win from Isabel May. And Emily Story in second. In third place, Emily Stone.
Come on, Violet!
Heat 6. Lane 0, Lily Cook. Lane 1, Paris Fairhurst. Lane 2, Laurie Williams. Lane 3, Sophia Claudis. Lane 4, Verena Pauling. Lane 5, Olivia Quillier. Lane 6, Violet Turner. Lane 7, Emma Whifflin. Lane 8, Hannah Kennedy. Lane 9, Zoe Tollett. If anyone inside the London Aquatics arena has lost some earpods, some Apple earpods, the wireless headphones, please come to the announcers table as we have them. Olivia Quillier in lane 5, starting to pull away from Verena Pauling. And the green cap of Violet Turner in 6 will be in third. Quillier, Pauling. And it will be Fairhurst who gets third place in lane 1. Heat 7. Lane 0, Eva Pareca. Lane 1, Jessica Evans. Lane 2, Jessica Long. Lane 3, Isabella Jones. Lane 4, Mia Armstrong. Lane 5, Alexa Miles. Lane 6, Josephine Lawn. Lane 7, Ruby Hall. Lane 8, Isla Turner. And lane 9, Mariella Duquesne. Into the final 25, Isabella Jones going very well for RTW Monson. Close for second, Alexa Miles in lane 5. It's going to be very close for third. Isabella Jones with the win. Alexa Miles in second, Ruby Hall coming through for third.
Stop it, now my phone's falling again. Stop it, because you smashed one phone last week. Give it a rest now, alright?
Heat 8. Lane 0, Poppy Taylor. Lane 1, Abigail Foch. Lane 2, Teddy Pollard. Lane 3, Ellie Rogers. Lane 4, Cara Redford. Lane 5, Maisie van der Bloeg. Lane 6, Emilia Narkovic. Lane 7, Corey Tarlin. Lane 8, Alice Black. And lane 9, Isabel Hampshire. Looking on the inside in lanes 0, 1 and 2. Tilly Pollard in lane 2. From it looks like Abigail Foch in 1. Tilly Pollard though, pulling clear of Tosh. Lane 5 coming through. Maisie van der Ploeg. A win for Tilly Pollard ahead of Abigail Foch. And in third, Alice Black in lane 8. Heat 9. Lane 0, Isabel Dill Russell. Lane 1, Lilani Berry. Lane 2, Isabel Trainier. Lane 3, Harriet Griffiths. Lane 4, Nightingale Ellis. Lane 5, Olivia Norley. Lane 6, Lisa Howard. Lane 7, Isabel Orchard. Lane 8, Jessica Everett. And lane 9, Asinia Bushmia. Close between lanes 4 and 5. Nightingale, Ellis and Norley. Nightingale Ellis getting up. And it's Nightingale Ellis beating Olivia Norley. And in third, Harriet Griffiths. Heat 10. Lane 0, Reese Huckle. Lane 1, Aya Marshall. Lane 2, Anthea Crompton. Lane 3, Isabella Arundel. Lane 4, Jemima Topping. Lane 5, Callie-Ann Warrington. Lane 6, Madeline Hind. Lane 7, Grace Cummings. Lane 8, Madison Notley. And lane 9, Daisy Draper. Lane 0, Reese Huckle looks to be in front as they level off in front of the announcer's desk. It's in lane 0, Reese Huckle holding on from Madeline Hind. And yeah, Reese Huckle with the win, beating Madeline Hind in lane 6. Really close for third. Grace Cummings in 7 in third. Heat 11. Lane 0, Phoebe Cousins. Lane 1, Jessica Perkins. Lane 2, Freya Johnston. Lane 3, Callie Ramsey. Lane 4, Sophia Stoyanova. Lane 5, Summer Holland. Lane 6, Abigail Smiley. Lane 7, Millie Atkinson. Lane 8, Amelia Toby. And lane 9, Ella Redford. Lane 4, Sophia Stoyanova. Also going very well, Jessica Perkins in lane 1. It's going to be a win for Sophia Stoyanova. Second place for Abigail Smiley, just ahead of Jessica Perkins. Heat 12. Lane 0, Kayla Daly Valverde. Lane 1, Caitlin Semple. Lane 2, Rosie Pope. Lane 3, A.B. Connor. Lane 4, Ivy Haggerty. Lane 5, Mia Hughes. Lane 6, Chloe Edwards. Lane 7, Sophia O'Neill. Lane 8, Grace Tricker. And lane 9, Louise Taylor. Sophia O'Neill in lane 7. Ivy Haggerty in lane 4 trying to close, but Sophia O'Neill will beat Ivy Haggerty. And in third place, Caitlin Semple. Heat 13.
you.
Heat 13. Lane 0, Lee Si Yao Penny. Lane 1, Madeline Evans. Lane 2, Amelia Oliver. Lane 3, Blythe Jolly Ellis. Lane 4, Amelia Bryan. Lane 5, Lola Burns. Lane 6, Amber Piper. Lane 7, Lily Alfornasia. Lane 8, Abby Outram. Lane 9, Molly Lauren. Lane 4, Amelia Bryan. Only narrowly from 5, Lola Burns. These two clear. Bryan in 4, Burns in 5, fighting back. And Burns takes it from Bryan in 2nd, Amelia Oliver in 3rd.
Lane 4. Lane 5 got one. No, she didn't. Yeah. Look, lane 5. Lane 5.
Heat 14.
Where? I can't see it.
It says 5.
No, where?
I1.
I can't see it.
You've got one in the 32, and then you've got one in the
Scarlett's in this, isn't she? Violet. Lane 0.
Lane 0, Scarlett Davey. Lane 1, Namabella Cottrell. Lane 2, Elima Serafini. Lane 3, Laura Turin. Lane 4, Katie Latham. Lane 5, Annie Sanders. Lane 6, Mia Collier. Lane 7, Morgan Pashley. Lane 8, Heidi Walkin. And lane 9, Emily Rose Evans.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Katie Latham in lane 4, leading Mia Collier in lane 6. In 3rd place, narrowly in 3, and that's Laura Turin. Mia Collier with the win, Katie Latham in 2nd, and Laura Turin in 3rd. Heat 15. Lane 0, Lily Della. Lane 1, Samantha Jackson. Lane 2, Emily Smith. Lane 3, Kaylin Arundel. Lane 4, Eva Acaro. Lane 5, Isabella Acaro. Lane 6, Hannah Murphy. Lane 7, Emma Bennett. Lane 8, Beatrice Pickering. And lane 9, Chloe Desiderio. It's all lane 4, Eva Acaro. Leading Isabella Acaro in lane 5. Race on for third, currently led by Hannah Murphy in lane 6. Eva Acaro with the win from Isabella Acaro and Hannah Murphy in third. The boys open and inclusive 100-meter freestyle, heat 1. First heat then of the boys open and inclusive 100-meter freestyle. Lane 1, Noah Jones. Lane 2, Oscar Spur. Lane 3, Dominikas Galiletis. Lane 4, Kai Ingerfield. Lane 5, Elias Sepa Kuka Vinicius. Lane 6, Luca Nista, and lane 7, Eli Hewitt. Turning first is Noah Jones from, in second, Dominikas Galanitis. Into the final 25. Over in lane 1, Noah Jones, Edenbridge. Leading Kai Ingerfield, who's coming through very strongly in lane 4. It's going to be close for third place, it's going to be close for the win. Can Noah Jones hang on? Yes, he can. Kai Ingerfield then in second, and in third, Dominikas Galinatis. Heat 2. Lane 0, William Warren. Lane 1, Leo Peach. Lane 2, Stanley Driver. Lane 3, Romeo Ball. Lane 4, Dane Rawkins. Lane 5, Kibi Montanidi. Lane 6, Rohan Andrews. Lane 7, Alex Scott. Lane 8, Johnny Osborne. And lane 9, Caden Manning. All lane 4 from 5 and 6. A win for in lane 4, Dane Rawkins, beating Kibi Montanidi, and in lane 6 in third place, Rohan Andrews. Heat 3. Lane 0, Yao Ho Ching. Lane 1, Ruben Smith. Lane 2, Aaron Chen. Lane 3 is Maxim Aronkovich. Lane 4, Alexander Miliakovieski. Lane 5, Oliver Carr. Lane 6, Thomas De Cruz. Lane 7, Lucas Bond. Lane 8, Arthur Driver. And lane 9, James Walker. Swimmers in the girls 100-meter finals. So in the 100-meter finals, you have until 3:45 to withdraw. 3:45 is the deadline to withdraw from those 100-meter finals. Andrew Kovkitsk in lane 3. Very comfortable win from Miliakovsky. And in third place, Oliver Carr. Heat 4. Lane 0, Phoenix Clary. Lane 1, Billy Birchmore. Lane 2, Harrison Wilkins. Lane 3, William West. Lane 4, Rohan Bissett. Lane 5, Oliver Ratchford. Lane 6, Ben and Bloom. Lane 7, William Larter. Lane 8, George Beersmore. And lane 9, Arlo Shaw. Lane 3, William West. Narrowly ahead of Rohan Bissett in 4 and Oliver Ratchford in 5. Also, Ben and Bloom in lane 6. A four-way go for the finish. William West beating Rohan Bissett and Oliver Ratchford in 3rd.
Come on, Charlie!
Heat 5. Lane 0, George O'Connell. Lane 1, Michael Apostolou. Lane 2, Azred Delanin. Lane 3, Finley Smith. Lane 4, Ben Negus. Lane 5, Otis Goldthorpe. Lane 6, Charlie Braid. Lane 7, Oliver Beckwith. Lane 8, Du Hao Ming. And lane 9, Jake Mock. Lane 2, Azred Delanin wins heat 5 ahead of Finley Smith. And in third place, Michael Apostolou.
56. He go quicker. He breathes too much.
Heat 6.
What? He's been in there. Really? What?
Lane 0, William Sareki. Lane 1, Charlie Cox. Lane 2, Jago Daly Allison. Lane 3, Leo Nikolic. Lane 4, Mason Rowe. Lane 5, Aaron Green. Lane 6, Harvey Kershaw. Lane 7, Damien Dadkov. Lane 8, Lonry Thayendada. And Lane 9, Henry Shepard. Lanes 2 and 3, Daly Allison and Leo Nikolic. Also going well in lane 7, Damien Dadkov. And it's a win for Damien Dadkov, beating Daly Allison. And in third, Leo Nikolic. Heat 7. Lane 0, Aaron McCagnon. Lane 1, Jack Manser. Lane 2, Thomas Love. Lane 3, Luca Russell Gridley. Lane 4, Arsnili Lifchenchuk. Lane 5, James Taylor Wright. Lane 6, Alfie Goma. Lane 7, Hayden Sanders. Lane 8, Albert Brooks. Lane 9, Andrew McCannon. Action in the centre. Livchenkuk in lane 4. Livchenkuk now alongside him in lane 5. James Taylor Wright. It goes to Thomas Love with a strong finish ahead of Taylor Wright. And Livchenkuk then in third place. Heat 8. Lane 0, Lewis Head. Lane 1, Ethan Bird. Lane 2, Xavier Curtis. Lane 3, Edward Williams. Lane 4, Lee Jiang Min. Lane 5, Oluwatomillion Adelowo. Lane 6, Harry Coconini. Lane 7, Thomas Atkins. Lane 8, Joshua Scanlon. And Lane 9, Zach De Cruz. Action on the inside in lane 0 with Lewis Head. Leading by about a head from in 4. Li Jiangmin. Strong finish from in 6, Coccanini. And it will be Harry Coccanini with the win, beating Thomas Atkins on his outside in 7. And in 3rd, waiting for 3rd, Thomas Atkins giving 3rd with Li Jian in 2nd. Heat 9. Lane 0, Yaya Arabi. Lane 1, Stanley Reeder. Lane 2, Ashton Sutton. Lane 3, George Goodwin. Lane 4, Cal El Nitoma. Lane 5, Jeremiah Carnegie. Lane 6, Casper Nelepa. Lane 7, Daniel Harding. Lane 8, Abdulaziz Bakar. And lane 9, Rafe Owen. Lane 4, Kal Al Niatara. Super swim so far from Kal Al. And a win for Kal Al Niatoma with in 2nd, down on the near side, Rafe Owen. And in 3rd place, George Goodwin. Heat 10. Lane 0, Filip Grigoras. Lane 1, Ilya Brailovsky. Lane 2, Edward Lekoya. Lane 3, Charlie King. Lane 4, Luke Cleaver. Lane 5, Thomas Goldel. Lane 6, Brian Zhang. Lane 7, Michael Banks. Lane 8, Mitchell Grosh. And lane 9, Liam Stockwell. A win in Heat 10 for Michael Banks, ahead of in 2nd, Charlie King, and Michael Brosh in 3rd. Heat 11. Lane 0, Andreas Cocchini. Lane 1, Vince Mock. Lane 2, Alex Usman. Lane 3, Henry Norman. Lane 4, Demi Ali. Lane 5, Brian Dinner. Lane 6, Ruben Cauliantello. Lane 7, Joshua Inglis. Lane 8, Oscar Coyle. Lane 9, Marcus Richards. A message for the girls' final coming up in the 16 years category. Alice Black from Eaton District is now available to race in the 16 years final, and once again Grace Cummings is available to race in the 17 years final. So Alice Black in the 16 years, Grace Cummings in the 17 years. Eyes on lane 5 here with Brian Dinev, and Brian Dinev has beaten Ruben Antello with Henry Norman in 3rd. Heat 12. Lane 0, Max L. Mokadem. Lane 1, George Baster. Lane 2, Noah Ettignap. Lane 3, James Sproston. Lane 4, Oliver Pope. Lane 5, Aaron Bissett. Lane 6, Hayden Anna. Lane 7, Jaden Lynch. Lane 8, Josh Solly. And Lane 9, Timothy Liberal. Coming through in lane 4, Oliver Pope. Oliver Pope narrowly from in 5, Aaron Bissett. Pope versus Bissett. And Pope wins, beating Bissett, but in 3rd, Hayden Annan. Heat 13. Lane 0, Daniel Oliver. Lane 2, Denis Meliakovsky. Lane 2, Timur Kidar. Lane 3, Noah Aladelia Jose. Lane 4, Joseph Dobb. Lane 5, Matthew Rogers. Lane 6, David Allen. Lane 7, Tom Hawkins. Lane 8, Kevin Chow. And Lane 9, Oscar Berens. Could the finalists in the women's 50-metre breaststroke, could they please go to the marshals area? That's the women's 50-metre breaststroke. The finalists, could you go to the marshals area, please? The start lists are on the wall by the showers. Start list on the wall by the showers. Could the finalists head to the marshals area now, please? Close heat this in lane 5, Matthew Rogers. Could be very close for second. Rogers with the win. Oladea Jose in second. In third, David Allen. And heat 14. And this final heat, we've got in lane 0, Sebastian Williams. Lane 1, Amel Delanin. Lane 2, Liam Hamp. Lane 3, Matt Burrows. Lane 4, James Cleaver. Lane 5, Albert Branch. Lane 6, Frederick Jones. Lane 7, Archie Hawkins. Lane 8, Callum Farrow. And Lane 9, Farrell Nemo. Lane 4, James Cleaver coming through. Cleaver now with the advantage over on the outside. James Albert Branch in 5. Cleaver and Branch pulling clear. Three-way tussle for third. Cleaver with the win, Branch second. Matt Burrows in third. News regarding tomorrow and the swim shop here at the London Aquatic Centre, and it will be available tomorrow if you're here on day 2 of the Kent County Championships, and it will be behind the stands once again. That's the swim shop returning tomorrow on day 2. The women's 10-11 years 50-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Earthen Districts, Ava Kane. Lane 1 representing Thanet Swim, Azelle Ong. Lane 2 representing White Oak, Jessica Churchill. Lane 3 representing White Oak, Sonia Yang. Lane 4 representing Edenbridge, Esme Cawthorne. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Jada Yankee. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Martha Rickard. Lane 7 representing Greenwich Royals, Isabel Healy. Lane 8 representing Folkestone, Autumn Mercarian. And Lane 9 representing Bromley, Sophie Law. 10-11 years women's 50-metre breaststroke final. So the first of the women's 50-metre breaststroke final. If you're in the final of the men's competition, could you go to the marshalling area, please? So an early call out there for the finalist in the men's competition. Head to the marshal area. In this final, very close as they enter the final 10 metres. Very narrowly, I'd say, Jada Yankee in lane 5. Esme Cawthorne in 4, fighting back. It's close. Very close indeed. Cawthorne gets there. Esme Cawthorne very narrowly from Jada Yankee, and Martha Rickard in 3rd. The women's 12 years 50-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Maidstone, Isabel May. Lane 1 representing Black Lion, Lola Bornia. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Rihanna Yankee. Lane 3 representing Thanet Swim, Anastasia Laranova. Lane 4 representing Maidstone, Olivia Quillier. Lane 5 representing Sevenoaks, Jessica Evans. Lane 6 representing Maidstone, Isabel Savage. Lane 7 representing Bromley, Katie Miller. Lane 8 representing Beckenham, Chloe Shue. And lane 9 representing Bromley, Jessica Long. The women's 12 years 50-metre breaststroke final. If you're in the men's 100-meter free final, you have until 4 to withdraw from the final. 4, the deadline to withdraw from the men's 100-meter free finals. In this 12 years group, it's the lane 4, Olivia Quillier. Clear of 5, Jessica Evans. Excellent win for Olivia Quillier. Beaten in second, Jessica Evans. Rihanna Yanking in third. The women's 13 years 50-meter breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Bexley, Emma Whifflin. Lane 1 representing RTW Monson, Larry Williams. Lane 2 representing Herne Bay, Madison Hinton. Lane 3 representing RTW Monson, Zoe Tollett. Lane 4 representing Bromley, Josephine Lawn. Lane 5 representing RTW Monson, Harriet Griffiths. Lane 6 representing Sittingbourne, Heidi Cox. Lane 7 representing White Oak, Ruby Hall. Lane 8 representing RTW Monson, Olivia Norley. And lane 9 representing White Oak, Samantha Bettel. The women's 13 years 50-meter breaststroke final. Plenty of noise for this third final. And quick starts on the inside, also in lane 4. Josephine Lawn of Bromley, the white cap. Cleared by 3 to 4 metres. Second place, narrowly at the moment, Harriet Griffiths. Third place on her outside, Heidi Cox. Josephine Lawn with the win. Harriet Griffiths in second, Heidi Cox in third. The women's 14 years 50-meter breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Dartford, Lily Della. Lane 1 representing Thanet Swim, Poppy Taylor. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Mia Hughes. Lane 3 representing Beckenham, Jessica Shue. Lane 4 representing Sevenoaks, Imogen Miles. Lane 5 representing Tonbridge, Emily Smith. Lane 6 representing RTW Monson, Abigail Smiley. Lane 7 representing Black Line, Mariella Takova. Lane 8 representing Tonbridge, Elodie Parton. And lane 9 representing Black Line, Holly Beardsmore. The women's 14 years 50-meter breaststroke final. The 14 years women's 50-meter breaststroke final. Halfway narrowly with Imogen Miles. For Sevenoaks, looking good for another win here. Imogen Miles going clear, race on for second. Emily Smith in the yellow cap, in the black cap of Jessica Shue. A win for Imogen Miles, second Emily Smith, and in third Jessica Shue. The women's 15 years 50-meter breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Erethin District, Sneer Pashmina. Lane 1 representing Ashford, Louisa Pollard. Lane 2 representing Orpington, Charlotte Field. Lane 3 representing Thanet Swim, Heidi Walkin. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Amelia Oliver. Lane 5 representing Tonbridge, Ellie Rogers. Lane 6 representing Beckenham, Olivia Dunn. Lane 7 representing RTW Monson, Chelsea Mitten. Lane 8 representing White Oak, Scarlett Davey. Lane 9 representing Faversham, Molly Fordyche. The women's 15 years 50 metre breaststroke final. The women's 15 years 50 metre final. Quick start by Amelia Oliver. Lane 4 joined on her inside by Heidi Walkin of the white cap for Thanet Swim. Coming through in the yellow, that's Ellie Rogers in lane 5. Ellie Rogers in 5, very narrowly from in 4, Amelia Oliver. It's very close between these two. Will it be Oliver? Will it be Rogers? Amelia Oliver with the win, beating Ellie Rogers with Heidi Walkin in 3rd. The women's 16 years 50 metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Bexley, Paulina Galobarska. Lane 1 representing Bromley, Lisa Howard. Lane 2 representing Beachfield, Faith Harris. Lane 3 representing Dover Live, Isabel Dill Russell. Lane 4 representing Bexley, Lee Land. Lane 5 representing Greenwich Royals, Natasha Greer. Lane 6 representing Dover Life, Chloe Desiderio. Lane 7 representing Beckenham, Louise Taylor. Lane 8 representing White Oak, Rose Tanner Rush. And lane 9 representing Black Lion, Leo Watson. The women's 16 years 50 metre breaststroke final. First to rise was Lisa Howard in lane 1. Going quickly along with Gela Brodska in lane 0. Here come the favourites in 4 and 5 though. Lee Land in lane 4. Neck and neck with Natasha Greer in 5. Greer starting to get on top here. Natasha Greer, Greenwich Royals. Natasha Greer with the win. Beating Landley in 2nd. And in 3rd place, Isabel Dill Russell. The women's 17 years and over 50 metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Orpington, Samantha Jackson. Lane 1 representing Bromley, Lilu Sages. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Hannah Lewis. Lane 3 representing Black Lion, Mia Collier. Lane 4 representing Dover Life, Molly Lowen. Lane 5 representing Seven Oaks, Imogen Stoddart. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Katie Latham. Lane 7 representing Tonbridge, Holly Geek. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Amber Piper. And lane 9 representing Thanet Swim, Amy Topping. The women's 17 years and over 50-metre breaststroke final. Halfway stage, and in lane 6, going very smoothly, Katie Latham. Katie Latham from Molly Lown in lane 4, but it's in lane 6 with Katie Latham and Bromley. Latham going clear. Very quickly in 8, Amber Piper for a place. Katie Latham ahead of Molly Lown, and in 3rd, Amber Piper. The men's 10 and 11 years 50-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Edenbridge, Noah Jones. Lane 1 representing Bromley, Stanley Driver. Lane 2 representing Bexley, Johnny Osborne. Lane 3 representing Tonbridge, Ivan Kulik. Lane 4 representing Gravesend, Harry Croucher. Lane 5 representing Beckenham, Thomas de Cruz. Lane 6 representing RTW Monson, Yao Ho Ching. Lane 7 representing Bromley, Luca Nistor. Lane 8 representing Sevenoaks, Dana Rawkins. And lane 9 representing Maidstone, Romeo Ball. The men's 10 and 11 years 50-metre breaststroke final. Lane 4, Harry Croucher from Gravesend, and Croucher going clear. It's all Harry Croucher. Back in 2nd place in lane 5, Thomas de Cruz. Very close for 3rd. Good 5 or 6 swimmers involved. But for the win, Harry Croucher. Thomas de Cruz in 2nd. Yao Ho Ching coming through in 3rd. Harry Croucher by over 4 seconds, beating Thomas Cruz and Yao Ho Ching in 3rd. The men's 12 years 50-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Maidstone, Harrison Wilkins. Lane 1 representing Tonbridge, Dominic Waterton. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Arthur Driver. Lane 3 representing Greenwich Royals, Aaron Chen. Lane 4 representing Greenwich Royals, Hayden Sanders. Lane 5 representing White Oak, Jake Mock. Lane 6 representing Thanet Swim, Ruben Smith. Lane 7 representing Black Lion, Oliver Rashford. Lane 8 representing Orpington, Lucas Bond. And lane 9 representing Greenwich Royals, Leo Maros. The men's 12 years 50-metre breaststroke final. First to rise, Ruben Smith in lane 6. Hayden Sanders, Greenwich Royals in 4, starting to pull clear. Hayden Sanders now by 4 to 5 metres over the green cap of Jake Mock. But it's all Hayden Sanders in lane 4, Greenwich Royals by 5 metres over Jake Mock in second. Very close between lanes 2, 3 and also lane 1 for third place, but Hayden Sanders too good for the rest. Jake Mock in second and half the driver through for third. The men's 13 years 50-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Maidstone, Thomas Murphy. Lane 1 representing Maidstone, Lanja Thiendada. Lane 2 representing Saxon Crown, Ayatundi Dauda. Lane 3 representing Beckenham, Du Hao Min. Lane 4 representing Bromley, Henry Shepherd. Lane 5 representing Greenwich Royals, Ben Negus. Lane 6 representing Orpington, Sheikna Olatunji. Lane 7 representing Black Lion, Noah Dodd. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Zyrel On. Lane 9 representing Black Lion, Harvey Kershaw. The men's 13 years 50-metre breaststroke final. Lane 4, Henry Shepherd going well for Bromley in the white cap. Ayatundi Dauda in lane 2. That's with the yellow, possibly in second, maybe in 5 and 6 in fact. Ben Negus and Olatunji. But with the win is Henry Shepherd, Ben Negus in second, and Noah Dodd going through in lane 7 for third place. The men's 14 years 50-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Beckenham, Rishan Shankar. Lane 1 representing Dover Life, Jack Manser. Lane 2 representing Thanet Swim, Benas Benazunias. Lane 3 representing Thanet Swim, Oscar Farthing. Lane 4 representing Beckenham, Jeremiah Carnegie. Lane 5 representing RTW Monson, James Taylor Wright. Lane 6 representing Orpington, George Farthing. Lane 7 representing Greenwich Royals, Stanley Reeder. Lane 8 representing Tonbridge, Dexter Waterton. And lane 9 representing Bexley, Mason Rowe. The men's 14 years 50-metre breaststroke final. Very quick start by Jeremiah Carnegie in lane 4. Leading by 2 to 3 metres and a growing margin. Second place in 5, James Taylor Wright. Third place up for grabs, Oscar Farthing in 3, and also in 6, George Farthing. The win will go to Jeremiah Carnegie. Second place, Taylor Wright. Third place, Oscar Farthing. The men's 15 years 50 metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Larkfield, Daniel Harding. Lane 1 representing RTW Monson, Max L. Mockadem. Lane 2 representing Thanet Swim, Charlie King. Lane 3 representing Beckenham, Carlisle Neotoma. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Aaron Bissett. Lane 5 representing RTW Monson, Aubrey Armada Bennett. Lane 6 representing Black Lion, Oscar Collier. Lane 7 representing Thanet Swim, Harry Cox. Lane 8 representing Earthen Districts, Alex Dunsmore. And Lane 9 representing Greenwich Royals, Stelios Kirakakis. The men's 15 years 50 metre breaststroke final. Lane 4, Aaron Bissett. Aaron Bissett in front from Carlisle Neotoma. In second place, Aubrey Armada Bennett trying to claim second place. It's going to be very tight for second. Aaron Bissett with the win. Aubrey Bennett in second. And in third, Carlisle Neotoma. The men's 16 years 50 metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing RTW Monson, Hayden Annan. Lane 1 representing RTW Monson, Alexander Tollitz. Lane 2 representing RTW Monson, Tom Hawkins. Lane 3 representing Sevenoaks, Demi Ali. Lane 4 representing Bromley, Joshua Inglis. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Finley Gillam. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Oliver Warner. Lane 7 representing Bexley, Lee Nam. Lane 8 representing Greenwich Royals, Aldo Batazzi. And Lane 9 representing Thanet Swim, Gregor Hutchinson. The men's 16 years 50 metre breaststroke final. The penultimate final then of the men's 50 metre breaststroke. And at halfway, pretty close between in 4 Inglis and 5 Gillam. Inglis starting to get up in lane 4. Joshua Inglis of Bromley, looks like a Bromley 1-2 at the moment. It's going to be lane 4, Joshua Inglis leading home a Bromley 1-2 with Finley Gillam in second and Demi Ali in third. The men's 17 years and over 50 metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Bromley, Noah Oladelia Jose. Lane 1 representing Sevenoaks, Jaden Lynch. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Luke Oladelia Jose. Lane 3 representing Tonbridge, Toby Henbest. Lane 4 representing Bromley, Matthew Rogers. Lane 5 representing Sevenoaks, Matt Burrows. Lane 6 representing Black Lion, Callum Farrow. Lane 7 representing Beckenham, Callum Wolfenden. Lane 8 representing Bromley, Joshua Ellis. And lane 9 representing Beckenham, Timothy Liberel. The men's 17 years and over 50-metre breaststroke final. In lane 4, Matthew Rogers pulling clear, going well in lane 1, Jaden Lynch as well. Also in 4, Matthew Rogers still in front from 3, Toby Henbest. It's going to be lane 4, Matthew Rogers beating Toby Henbest and Jaden Lynch for 3rd place. The women's 10 and 11 years, 100 metre freestyle final.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Lane 0 representing Sevenoaks, Chloe Himsley. Lane 1 representing Sevenoaks, Alicia Childs. Lane 2 representing Greenwich Royals, Isabel Healy. Lane 3 representing Bromley, Jada Yankee. Lane 4 representing Gravesend, Tyler J. Thomas. Lane 5 representing Bexley, Grace Norton. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Alice Brooks. Lane 7 representing Saxon Crown, Freya Shared. Lane 8 representing Maidstone, Ellis Butler. And lane 9 representing RTW Monson, Georgia Norley. The women's 10 and 11 years 100 metre freestyle final. Into the final 25, Tyler J. Thomas in lane 4, leading by a good 5 meters from in 5, Grace Norton. Grace Norton clearly in 2nd place, race on for 3rd, going well. In lane 2, Isabel Healy, but it's going to be lane 4, Tyler J. Thomas. Tyler J. Thomas with the win. Tyler J. Thomas then in lane 4, beating Grace Norton. And Alice Brooks coming through for 3rd. The women's 12 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Bromley, A. Charlesworth. Lane 1 representing RTW Monson, Nell Zicki. Lane 2 representing Sevenoaks, Bella Flavin. Lane 3 representing Maidstone, Isabel May. Lane 4 representing Maidstone, Olivia Quillier. Lane 5 representing Seven Oaks, Jessica Evans. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Jessica Long. Lane 7 representing Eritham District, Olivia Braben. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Sophia Stirrups. And lane 9 representing Thanet Swim, Sophia Cloudis. The women's 12 years 100 metre freestyle final. Into the final 25 and in lane 4, Olivia Quillier in front. Only narrowly though from the red cap of Jessica Evans. Jessica Evans trying to put pressure on Olivia Quillier and he's doing so. These two starting the ball clear. It's Quillier in lane 4. Lane 5, Jessica Evans only half a metre down. Close battle for the bronze, Isabella May. It's going to be Olivia Quillier from Jessica Evans and Isabel May for third. The women's 13 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Thanet Swim, Eva Poreka. Lane 1 representing Maidstone, Amelia Narkovic. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Josephine Law. Lane 3 representing RTW Monson, Harriet Griffiths. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Olivia Norley. Lane 5 representing RTW Monson, Isabella Jones. Lane 6 representing White Oak, Ruby Hall. Lane 7 representing White Oak, Isla Turner. Lane 8 representing RTW Monson, Verena Pauling. And lane 9 representing Edenbridge, Ruby May Barker. The women's 13 years 100 metre freestyle final. At the turn, it's Olivia Norley in front. Olivia Norley from Isabella Jones. In third place is Harriet Griffiths. At the moment, it's looking like a 1, 2, 3 for RTW Monson as they come through to the final 25. Very close though, lane 4, Olivia Norley. Isabella Jones on her outside in lane 5. It's Norley from Jones, Norley from Jones. Jones finishing very quickly in lane 5, and Isabella Jones touches first. Isabella Jones. Well, a number of DQs on the board means it's going to go to, in lane 3, Harriet Griffiths. Second, Josephine Lawn, and Amelia Narkovic in third. The women's 14 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Ashford School, Tilly Pollard. Lane 1 representing Faversham, Jessica Perkins. Lane 2 representing RTW Monson, Reese Huckle. Lane 3 representing Dartford, Lily Della. Lane 4 representing Tonbridge, Emily Smith. Lane 5 representing RTW Monson, Morgan Pashley. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Sophia Stoyanova. Lane 7 representing RTW Monson, Abigail Smiley. Lane 8 representing RTW Monson, Madeline Hine. And lane 9 representing LA Maritime, Madison Notley. The women's 14 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 5, Morgan Pashley. Very narrowly, look at lane 3, Lily Della coming through. And Lily Della for Dartford. Clear of lane 5, Morgan Pashley. Fast finishing, Stoyanova is going to be close. And Lily Della with the win over Morgan Pashley and Sophia Stoyanova for third. The women's 15 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing White Oak, Scarlett Davey. Lane 1 representing RTW Monson is Chloe Edwards. Lane 2 representing Seven Oaks, Caitlin Semple. Lane 3 representing Thanet Swim, Ivy Haggerty. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Amelia Oliver. Lane 5 representing RTW Monson, Lilia Fornesia. Lane 6 representing RTW Monson, I Nightingale Ellis. Lane 7 representing Herne Bay, Kayla Davy Valverde. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Jermaine Topping. And lane 9 representing Seven Oaks, Summer Holland. The women's 15 years 100 metre freestyle final. In lane 4, coming through, Amelia Oliver. Amelia Oliver in front by 2 or 3 metres from Ivy Haggerty in lane 3. Lane 5 going well for Nesia. It's going to be close for a second. They can't catch Amelia Oliver. Oliver with the win. Bornesia just in second, ahead of Ivy Haggerty in third. The women's 16 years 100 meter freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Beckenham, Louise Taylor. Lane 1 representing Bromley, Beatrice Pickering. Lane 2 representing Sevenoaks, Lee Sei Yaopini. Lane 3 representing Maidstone, Kaylin Arundel. Lane 4 representing Maidstone, Hannah Murphy. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Annie Sanders. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Emily Serafini. Lane 7 representing Dover Life, Chloe Desiderio. Lane 8 representing Larkfield, Ella Redford. And lane 9 representing Marathon Districts, Alice Black. The women's 16 years 100 meter freestyle final. .25 to go, and Hannah Murphy in lane 4, only narrowly from in 3, Kaylin Arundel. Murphy from Arundel only by 30 to 40 centimetres or so. Look at 5, Annie Sanders of Bromley flying at the end. Murphy hangs on. Hannah Murphy from Arundel and Sanders in a very close finish in third. The women's 17 years and over 100 meter freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Orpington, Blythe Jolly Ellis. Lane 1 representing Sevenoaks, Laura Turan. Lane 2 representing Beckenham, Lola Burns. Lane 3 representing Black Lion, Mia Collier. Lane 4 representing Sevenoaks, Eva Acaro. Lane 5 representing Sevenoaks, Isabella Acaro. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Katie Latham. Lane 7 representing Beckenham, Amelia Bryan. Lane 8 representing Orpington, Sophia O'Neill. And lane 9 representing Thanet Swim, Grace Cummings. The women's 17 years and over 100 metre freestyle final. Clearly out in front is Eva Acaro. Eva Acaro then in lane 4. Eva Acaro by a grown distance. Look at the race on for second. In lane 5, Isabella Acaro. So Acaro 1-2, but on her outside in 6, here's Katie Latham and Amelia Bryan closing. Eva Acaro with the win. Second, very narrowly. Look at that for times. It's a dead heat for second. Isabella Acaro and Katie Latham. The men's 10 and 11 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Edenbridge, Noah Jones. Lane 1 representing Maidstone, Romeo Ball. Lane 2 representing Bexley, Kibi Motanidi. Lane 3 representing Beckham, Thomas de Cruz. Lane 4 representing Sevenoaks, Dane Rawkins. Lane 5 representing RTW Monson, Phoenix Clary. Lane 6 representing RTW Monson, Yao Ho Chin. Lane 7 representing Folkestone, Rohan Andrews. Lane 8 representing Folkestone, Leo Peach. And lane 9 representing Sevenoaks, Kai Ingarfield. The men's 10 and 11 years 100 metre freestyle final. Phoenix Clary turning in front, narrowly from Dane Rawkins, and in third, Thomas Cruz. Lane 4, Dane Rawkins, Rawkins versus Phoenix Clary. Dane Rawkins, Phoenix Clary, Clary in lane 5, narrowly it's Clary in 5 from Rawkins in 4. Phoenix Clary with the win, Dane Rawkins in second, and Thomas Cruz in third. The men's 12 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Enway Maritime, Oliver Carr. Lane 1 representing Bromley, Arlo Shaw. Lane 2 representing Beckenham, Maxim Andrew Corris. Lane 3 representing White Oak, Jake Mock. Lane 4 representing Greenwich Royals, Hayden Sanders. Lane 5 representing White Oak, Charlie Brave. Lane 6 representing Black Lion, Oliver Ratchford. Lane 7 representing Maidstone, Harrison Wilkins. Lane 8 representing RTW Monson, Alexander Milakovsky. And lane 9 representing Black Lion, George Beardsmore. The men's 12 years 100 metre freestyle final. Halfway, it's Hayden Sanders in lane 4, narrowly from Charlie Braid. Oliver Ratchford then in third. Stretching out in front though. Hayden Sanders in lane 4. By a growing margin, dominating display here by Hayden Sanders. In second place will be Charlie Braid. Tied for third, looks like Oliver Ratchford. It will be Hayden Sanders from Charlie Braid, Oliver Ratchford in third. The men's 13 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Maidstone, William Suriki. Lane 1 representing Maidstone, Landra Thiendada. Lane 2 representing Black Lion, Harvey Kershaw. Lane 3 representing Beckenham, Yargo Daly Allison. Lane 4 representing Beckenham, Thomas Love. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Damien Dadkov. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Henry Shepherd. Lane 7 representing Bromley, Azret Delany. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Finley Smith. And lane 9 representing RTW Monson, Michael Apostolou. The men's 13 years 100 metre freestyle final. .25 to go. Looks a very open race, doesn't it, here in lane 2. You've got Harvey Kershaw, Jargo Daly Allison in lane 3, Thomas Love in 4. Love just getting out on top here, and Thomas Love going clear for the win. Look at this for second. It's a four-way go for second behind Love. Thomas Love with the win. Second place goes to Henry Shepherd. And in third, Damien Dadkov in a very, very close finish. Look at those times. The men's 14 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Dartford, Leo Nicolic. Lane 1 representing Greenwich Royals, Stanley Vida. Lane 2.
This is the start announcement. This is now closed. Please leave immediately. Thank you.
Lane 2, Thomas Atkins of Herne Bay. Lane 3 from Beckenham, Jeremiah Carnegie. Lane 4, Greenwich Royals, Rafe Owen. Lane 5, representing Black Lion, George Goodwin. Lane 6, representing Thanet Swim, Philippe Grigoras. Lane 7, representing RTW Monson, is James Taylor Wright. Lane 8, representing Bromley, Albert Brooks. And lane 9, representing Maidstone, Alfie Gomar. The men's 14 years 100 metre Freestyle final. Very close finish here in lane 4, Rafe Owen in lane 5, George Goodwin. It's Goodwin getting up on top. Look at lane 6, Philip Gregoras finishing very quickly for second place, maybe for the win. Rafe Owen in 4, George Goodwin in 5, Philip Gregoras. It goes to Goodwin, Goodwin in 5, beating Gregoras. And in third place, in fact, we've got level times here. Dead heat for second between Rafe Owen and Philip Gregoras behind George Goodwin. The men's 15 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Beckenham, Harry Kokini. Lane 1 representing Thanet Swim, Ashton Sutton. Lane 2 representing Thanet Swim, Charlie King. Lane 3 representing Bromley, Michael Banks. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Aaron Bissett. Lane 5 representing Black Lion, Oscar Collier. Lane 6 representing RTW Monson, Max L. Mockadam. Lane 7 representing Beckenham, Kal-El Niatoma. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Yahya Arabe. And lane 9 representing Tonbridge, Li Shanming. The men's 15 years 100 metre freestyle final. All lane 4 here with Aaron Bissett, RTW Monson. Aaron Bissett going clear in 4, being followed in lane 5 by Oscar Collier. Also in lane 6, Max L. Muldren. A win for Aaron Bissett. Second, L. Mogden. In third, Oscar Collier. The men's 16 years 100 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Beckenham, Sebastian Williams. Lane 1 representing Black Lion, Alex Huseman. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Henry Norman. Lane 3 representing RTW Monson, Tom Hawkins. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Hayden Annan. Lane 5 representing Tonbridge, Ruben Cauliantello. Lane 6 representing RTW Monson, Frederick Jones. Lane 7 representing Whiteoak, Vince Mock. Lane 8 representing Bromley, Amel Delanin. And lane 9 representing Greenwich Royals, Kevin Chow. The men's 16 years 100 metre freestyle final. Once again, we do have a lost pair of Apple AirPods down on the announcers table. They'll be with us tomorrow, by the way. In this final, lane 4, Hayden Annan going nicely. Also in lane 3, Tom Hawkins. It's Hawkins from Annan. Annan now from Hawkins. Staying on very strongly at the end, Hayden Annan. In an RTW Monson 1-2. Annan Hayden from Tom Hawkins. In third, Ruben Antello. The men's 17 years and older 100-meter freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Sevenoaks, David Allen. Lane 1 representing Sevenoaks, Max Burrows. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Brian Dinev. Lane 3 representing Sevenoaks, Albert Branch. Lane 4 representing Beckenham, James Cleaver. Lane 5 representing Thanet Swim, Oliver Pope. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Matthew Rogers. Lane 7 representing Bromley, Noah Oladelia Jose. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Archie Hawkins. And lane 9 representing Bromley, Joseph Dobbs. The men's 17 years and older 100-meter freestyle final. So the final then on day 1. If you're with us on day 2, looking forward to bringing you all of the action in the pool on day 2. Do remember to pick up all of your belongings here in the London Aquatic Centre. And if you are a medalist, you can pick up your medals tomorrow. The ceremonies will take place also tomorrow. In this final, the men's 17 years and older 100-meter freestyle. And we've got a cracking final on our hands in lane 4, James Cleaver, only narrowly from 3, Albert Branch. Branch stretching out his arms in lane 3, look at him, 5, Oliver Pope. It's going to be a 3-way tie here, 3 to the line. Oh, that's close, James Cleaver just hanging on from Albert Branch. And Oliver Pope in third, in a cracker to round off day 1. So that ends day 1 here at the Kent County Championships 2023. Many thanks for your attendance, many thanks for getting behind all of the swimmers. If you're with us tomorrow, we look forward to seeing you here at the London Aquatic Centre. If you're not, make sure you join us on the live stream. We'll be here nice and early. And from everyone here at the Kent County Championships, from behind the scenes, have a very, very safe journey home. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.